Welcome to Millenia, all you entities of all the coils, be ye man, woman, child, spirit, creature, or even a demon, be ye a native, migrator, or even an invader into these lands. You are welcomed by this Millennium mailman here today. You are welcomed in. Just go ahead, sit back, relax, because I'll be world building for you long after you've begun to acclimate and fit in on this fine tourism White Tea Tuesday. Tourism White Tea Tuesday. Today, going through the notebooks, talking about the Millennium creatures. The creatures of Millenia, those ferocious beasts, those tameable beasts, and critters, and such and so forth. Again, not much of a spoiler. I don't do necessarily do spoilers on this channel. It's just extra lore for you on some of the things and races and creatures here. Right? First one for the day is beach. We all know what a beach is. I'm not using it as a slang or slur in placement of other curse words. It's just beach. Beach. The beach itself is a representative and indicative of a creature. Kind of like there are in certain legends and mythologies island formed on the back of a sea turtle, right? There are lores and legends and myths about that. The beach itself is its own creature, because this is a world where anything and everything is technically digitized and integrated into the grandiose system of above and beyond. That is like the relative ultimate deity of that realm, the realm of Millenia, right? The Millenia system is the end all be all, and it is integrated and connected, very well woven into any and everything, to include the beach, right? But anywho's description I have for the beach here, for all you lore lovers. Beach. It's a doomsday-esque creature that under no circumstances should be killed, attempted to be tamed, trained, angered, fed, or fought under any circumstance. Don't do nothing with it, leave it alone. Even accidentally, don't, if you come across and realize you are in the presence of the beach, let it kill you and do nothing more. Let it kill you is the best circumstance that you could possibly come to, because if found after leading it away from civilizations, if you leave it, like run away and try to live longer, and it has to hunt you down to get you, and you lead it to more civilizations and more people, oh dude, everyone is going to hate your guts, right? Everyone's gonna hate your guts, and everyone else is gonna want to hunt you down after realizing what you've done, right? But effectively, this creature that I have named and labeled beach is kind of like a gelatinous blob of the sand flesh that easily grows hate, because all of its life it just gets stepped on. So like another way of thinking about this is like a cluster of beach sand that gains sentience and memories of its life as the granules of sand. It's like, oh, how many people stepped on me? How many creatures have pissed on me? How many creatures have used me as a doormat? And dang, there's poop over here. It's just effectively the beach is growing resentment to the point where it starts to develop its own spirit, soul, and since it now has the spiritual essence being connected to it, it kind of embodies like a grudge of its own. But seeing how ultimately it is just sand, it's unkillable. Right? It's like good luck trying to vaporize quite literally dust. Right? So, yes, that gelatinous blob of sand flesh that easily is building up hate for any undefined and undistinguishable reasons. Because just imagine how long the sand on the beach has been on the beach for. It's been, that sand on the beach has been sitting there being the beach for how many centuries, on millennia and millennia. Since the dawn of time, the moment the moment that beach was made, that sand was there. The rock, or at least the rock that sand came from, was over there around that beach, right? And you had the audacity to step on it or be around it when it gained sentience. Just let it kill you, man. Just let it end you. Right? But it builds up this intense emotion, negative emotion specifically, for being mad at the fact that it can't move around as it wants to just yet, or you and all the creatures it sees doing their own thing while it's sitting here getting stepped on, walked across. And again, the biggest thing about this creature here is the fact that it is a pack tactical-esque creature. Kind of like, how another way to put it, like the Sandman from Marvel. If the Sandman was a school of fish, every granule of sand is a different beach creature. They get together to pack tactic, wolf pack, attack you, and take you down and follow you, chase you, hunt you. Because when I get to you, everything from your mind and your memories is going to integrate into my colony of sand molecules, right? This is definitely more one of those more OP buddies over here. So, yes. So it does have that packed tactical-esque ability to learn, teach, and train other sand molecules that it's a part of through the spiritual connection that allowed it to gain sentience. So when the sand molecules gain sentience, it's considered the beach creature, and because it's gaining sentience from the spiritual essence that's being bound to the molecules, it's thus able to kind of like hive mind, integrate the knowledge of whatever unsuspecting victim that has the audacity to encroach upon its territorial borders. It's like, yeah, I was just beaching out on the beach, man. Just being the beach, the best beach, the safest beach, the clearest beach, the dirtiest water beach. I was just, oh my gosh, is someone stepping on me? Oh my gosh, the audacity. You've got to be joking. There's no way he's just gonna sit on me. I know they're not training. They're not slashing holes in sand pits. Oh my gosh, Larry, Donovan, Domingo. Oh my lordy, Lindsay. They're cutting up the beach. They're cutting up my fellow beach. The sand granules. Oh, the kosher salt on the side. Oh no. Right. So, anyone coming across is the next unsuspecting victim if you come across a beach, because it's just one of those, it's one of those first distinct creatures I came up with. And again, it is definitely a more so OP creature, because you quite literally can never quite fully grasp and understand which grain of sand is the beach creature sand. When exactly is it going to turn into a beach creature sand? Oh no. Right, so the beach creature is more of like a doomsday apocalypse version of creature in this universe. Like, zombies aren't necessarily like ever going to be like a big deal of apocalypse in this universe, in this realm of Millenia. It's like, nah, it's just a Tuesday thing. Only if you go over there in that sector does that tend to be a thing. And even if you go there, that's more of a normal thing. But they got cures for that. It's only as bad as rabies. Rabies is pretty bad, but it's not as ridiculous, bro. Right? But the beach creature, the Millennium beach creature, oh man, that is what everyone fears here in this realm, like the apocalypse, right? So effectively, if anyone is unalived from their interaction with the beach, what the beach does, it will accumulate and grow based on the abilities and skills that the person it unalived had. So a person with space abilities ends up having the option, the unfortunate accident interaction with the beach creatures, and the beaches are going to hold a grudge and come get him and tear him apart. After the beach got that man's down good, it's going to siphon the power, abilities, and skills that man had. Oh, you know how to use space? Well, guess what? All the grains on this beach now know how to manipulate space, and we can be and go anywhere and everything that we possibly want. Oh yeah, we just devoured that mermaid, and now we understand and can make shapes out of the sand when we work together to swim through the water. Oh yeah, hey man, that's cool, right? Absolutely horrifying. Right? So it makes it effectively a truly horrifying creature to have, because it'll effectively take the abilities and grow and gain more sentience and autonomy of what forms there are to take and the benefits of them when shaping itself into these guises. And then after the whatever conversion standard of that life essence and spirit and experience they get from defeating other NPC native characters. Yeah, so after that conversion of the life essence, if you will, it would effectively be nigh impossible to detect and pretty much truly impossible to kill off as a creature. The beach itself is undefeated. So, because that life essence, as you come to understand when reading the novel, kind of jumps from character to character and is used as the basis for what is developing everyone's experience and level ups and growths in this realm, right? So The moment we get the beach included on this, hey guys, I found something cool we could do. No, now we have inanimate sand at our backs. Oh, this is screwed up. This is terrible. This is stinky. Right? So, yep. But yep, in said chain of life essence transfer, the sand, the beach creature sand of blobs of sand flesh effectively automatically gains that full knowledge of skills and abilities being transferred, because unlike all the other living creatures and entities with like general normal minds, the sand beach creatures, they don't necessarily have a mind like us. Just the fact that it has autonomy doesn't mean it has a mind as complex as ours. So since the way I saw it, the moment I give the beach sand autonomy and self actualization, oh yeah, it's the mind of it's all in the cloud. Everything is just being pulled in. The sand itself is the nucleus, and all the knowledge, the skills and abilities are just the protons and electrons being held together. Right? So of course it just constantly is smarter and better and stronger and not entirely invincible by the end of everything. But yep, that's just me. That was your Tourism Tuesday for the day on Millenia Creatures. The beach. The beach. Oh, the beach. It's just entirely insane, right? The beach always wins. The house wins in gambling. The beach always wins here in the realm of Millenia, because the beach is ultimately the end all be all, and I don't think you actually want to be in the way of the beach when a beach comes coming for you. So, yep, that's just me, your Millennium Mailman here today, and that was your intel and your news to be shared today from the realm of Millenia. So, of course, like if you agreed or liked anything I had to say, comment down in that comment section down below. Any questions, comments, or concerns. And of course, share it if you want this to get more exposure, and subscribe and press the bell button if you don't want to miss any of the videos. I will be posting every single day, because I will always be world building long after the gears go rolling that way. Bye-bye.